quick little update of some of the extra cladding that was done on the back of the bus. We're going to clad in this whole section at the back because we're going to fit some more sockets and things in the place of it. And we'll have another look at the pneumatic system and the replacement air pumps that are now there, so we don't have that annoying loud air compressor running.
Nice. This stuff is nasty. Like a glove. You're heavy. Take off the heavy stuff. This bit seems solidly on there, which is good. And we'll put some edging around it just to tidy up that little bit of a gap there. I can't explain how much of a game changer it is to be able to open and close the doors on command without starting the engine and waiting for a few minutes. I just wanted to finish this bit off by showing exactly how the pumps are mounted. As far as the air system now goes, there's a pressure switch that's mounted at the top there, which is set to between, I think, 70 and 120 psi. In reality, it seems to go to about 130 psi before it switches off. The switch here fires the two relays, and these two boxes drop down the 50 plus volts to 12 volts for these two compressors. They are on a shock mount, which I built with a couple of rubber isolators, so that the pumps themselves are mounted to that backing plate through a rubber isolation, and then that whole backing plate is also mounted on its own rubber isolation, so that you don't feel the vibrations through everything. They're still quite loud, so we could still put some baffling and some sound insulation around them, but at least the vibrations of them running you can't feel anywhere else. And just to demonstrate it, if I open up a couple of doors, and there we go. It's the original bus air compressor, which is cranked from the engine, is through this tube, which is going through a check valve now. So effectively from this point on, all of this system is mainly supplied by this normally. But yeah, so far it works well. The only issue that I seem to have, some stray signal voltage must be triggering the closed door relay, which is a bit of an issue. Randomly, and so far it does seem to be random because I can't work out the pattern that it's doing it in. I think it's this one. It just seems to trigger with no real reason. Some days it'll work fine and won't do it at all. Other days it'll do it every time you open the door. And we've added some main sockets. We've got mains here. We've got DC power to take off from there, which goes up to here, which is what's then driving all of the pumps. And of course, more main sockets over here. I was expecting to do this door the last couple of weekends, but it's still there because I haven't had my metal delivered yet. Yeah, until I get the metal work, obviously I can't
go and give the guy
do
a
the welding.